Well, hello there. Welcome back to my channel. It's Linda. I don't think I introduced myself on the last few videos. I apologize. So my name's Linda and I have something I want to talk about today, and it is automating your bills. I do think automating your bills is a great way to get your bills paid and so you don't miss any during the month and things like that. But it kind of keeps you out of touch with your expenses. So if you automate all your bills and they automatically pay, like we're going to use this classic one for an example, your cable bill. So your cable bill is automated. It pays every month. It's, $75 or whatever it is. So all of a sudden your contracted price that you signed up for runs out. So it goes up. And if you're not paying attention to what's coming out of your checking account or wherever you're drawing that from, it could have gone up. Like this has happened to me. It could have gone up 2 or 3 months ago. So I call up the cable company. This did happen to me. I called up the cable company and they said, well, your rate was raised 3 months ago. And I'm like, okay, well, can you, put it back to where it was? And I always tell them that I might go somewhere else because there's competition. And if they do that, you want to get over to the retention team, be nice as pie and just say, I'm not real happy with my bill going up. But anyway, back to the automated billing. So if you pay your bills every month, like the bill comes in or you have a list, or say you have a calendar and the first you pay these 2 bills and the 5th you pay these, you're more in touch with what's coming out of your accounts, and everything, you'll be able to see everything. Like you could say, hey, my bill for cable last month was 75. Now it's, 95 or something like that. So you can catch it right away. Then you can catch all your subscriptions that you don't use. Like say you don't go to the gym anymore and you walk outside, it's the summertime and you don't need that gym membership. So you can cancel that. You'll know that. And you'll be looking at your money. I do suggest going in every couple days, looking at your checking account, just making sure nothing odd came out of it, or your Visa account, wherever you draft money out of to pay bills. I do really suggest you go in there and look at that on a pretty daily, twice a week. I look at mine almost every day just because it's what I do. And I do have a Visa card. The only reason I have it is because I pay everything on it. I'm very disciplined though. I don't impulse shop. I don't retail shop. I don't shop at Amazon or any of the big box stores, Target, Best Buy, Walmart, any of them. I don't shop there. So I shop a lot secondhand and things like that, or Facebook Marketplace. I really don't like to retail shop. If I had it, so I see these jokes, they say, oh, retail therapy. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this is something I really don't like to do. But anyway, I just had enough of it in my previous life in my 20s, got myself in some trouble with credit cards with it. And that $20 shirt that I bought on sale, that was $58. Now it's $20. Well, I didn't pay it off for a year and a half. Now I ended up paying like $35 for it. It's just, it's a scam. So, but anyway, I use one credit card and I pay all my bills on it except my mortgage or whatever. And then I pay that whole thing off every month, and that way I can say, wow, it's $1,300 this month. What did I buy? And I go down through and I'm like, oh yeah, right. I went to the little, Pennsylvania Dutch stores over in Lancaster a little bit too much. So it's just a thought. It will keep you, on schedule with like what you're paying and what's coming out of your accounts and things like that. I really do think it's best to not automate them if you're disciplined. You got to be disciplined, though. You have to go in, you have to pay them, make a schedule, put it right on the wall, like one of those whiteboards or something. Because, you know, your financial future is your future. If you don't have a good financial ground or, you know, house, you're not going to be able to do the things you want to do later in life. So that's all I wanted to say today. I hope everybody's having a great day, and talk to you soon. Thanks for coming to visit. Bye-bye.